Let's scroll down and see this show more button. If, as I said, there are enough data, the show more button will be here. And let's inspect this. We can use its name attribute to reach this button, to select this button. Let's go to the code and define the function to select and click this button, show all. We will do this in a while true loop because we don't know how many items are there. So we don't know how many times do we have to uh, select and click this button. And I will add a sleep in front of the loop for every loop because the loading may take a little time to not get an error. I'm going to add this, and also I will click this button in a try and except loop because when the button is not there, it will throw an exception, and when the button is not there, it means all the items are loaded. So it will not throw an exception and it will break in the except statement. Driver type find element by CSS selector, and I will select our button here. Button what was name was equal to, let's take it, show more button. Paste it here and let's click it without defining. We'll click the button, and if the button is not there, it will throw an exception, and I will add except break. So this means all the items are loaded. Okay, let's come here and add this show all and run this again. The data is here. It will wait for 3 seconds and it will click the button, go and look for another button, and the button is not there. The application will finish. Okay, it took a little time because try except statements can take more time than the others. So we got all the flight opened on this page now. Now we can inspect those flight tickets and take the necessary attributes out of them. Let's look what we are going to take from this page. We will get the price of the ticket, the duration and stops if there are any, the arrival and departure time, arrival and departure aerodromes, the airline, and the additional information. Let's go to the code and create a dictionary for those. Actually, I've already created it and I will copy and paste it here. This will be our this will be used to store our data. We are going to start a loop and then we will add the append information into those empty lists, and then we will take this flight info dictionary into a pandas data frame. Uh, After that, we will convert it to any file that we want to save our data. Let's create our function. I'll call it get flight info, and we will create a list of flights, flight list. This will be equal to see this, we need to go to the web page and click on inspect. And if I close this, we will see that those are the plain tickets, and we can reach their list by using this li tag with the data test ID of offer listing. I will copy offer listing here and write driver that find elements. Uh, it is plural because we want a list here by CSS selector and li tag with a data test ID of offer listing. Okay, we got the list, so we are going to start a loop in this list for flight in flight list. We will start with ticket price. Ticket price is equal to its flight dot find element, and we will go to the page again, and I will click on inspect. I cannot select this price here, so we will go here and one by one open these arrows until we get to the price. Okay, let's continue. Not this, in this, open this, open also this. Okay, in this section, and we got the price here. So we are going to uh, use this class name to get the price. Okay, let's take this part of the class name and copy this and go to the code. Driver dot find flight dot find element by class name. Sorry, class name, and the class name will be equal to this. We will get the text from it, and now we are going to append this data into the flight info dictionary. Flight info dictionary. We will get the ticket price dot append uh, ticket price. Okay. Now we are going to take the duration will be equal to flight dot find element and go to the page again. Now we will look for this duration. Let's close those. But it is we will look for it in here, so it is in here. I will open this. This slows us down a little that we cannot select the item in there, but we got this. This is the duration. We will going to take this div tag and extract the text out of it. So we can use the journey duration data test ID here. I will copy this and go to the code. We will use CSS selector and the div with data test ID equal to this journey duration and get the text of it. And now I'm going to append this flight info to the duration append duration. Okay. Now let's take a look at the what was in the line stops. Okay, there are in some of the tickets there are no stops, so we will do this in a try and catch to not get an error. Let's look for this. Actually, it is open here, so we can use the data stid here. Oh, I'm sorry. We can use data test ID layers here. Okay, let's go to the code again. And we will do, as I said, we will do listening try catch stops be equal to light dot find element by CSS selector, and it's a div tag with data test ID of layers. Okay, get the text and we will append it. Dot append stops. Except we will append none to the stop section. Flight list, not flight info. Stops. Dot append none as a string. Okay, let's continue with the departure aerodrome. Go to the web page and we will look for this here. I will select the aerodromes and it is in this div. Uh, we are going to use this data test ID arrival departure. I will copy this and both of the airports are in here, so we are going to split them. So we will append two lists with just one CSS selector by one find element. Okay, let's start. We will call it a double dep arrival. Double is equal to flight dot find element by CSS selector, and it was a div tag and data test ID equal to arrival departure, and we will get the text of this. Then we will split it using the dash between them. Okay, we got the double. So now we will append those to the dictionary. Flight info, departure aerodrome, dot append, the arrival double. We will take the first item from this and we will strip it because there are there are blank lines in front between those. Okay, let's do the same thing for the arrival aerodrome. Append the arrival double, and the second item of this, and we will use strip. Okay, we got them true. Now let's continue with the airline. Airline is equal to flight dot find element. And let's go to the page again. Airline is here. So how can I find it? Okay, it is in this div tag and here. Okay, we are going to use again the data test ID by CSS selector div data test ID is equal to not this, what was it? Flight operated, and we will get the text of this. We will simply append this to the flight info. Okay. Now we are going to take the departure and arrival times. Let's go to the page and look for them. They are in here in this div. Okay, they are in here. Let's open this, and here it is. It is very similar to this departure and arrival aerodromes. We will do the same thing here. We are going to uh, use the data test ID again, departure time, and go to here. Now the times we will use, name it times double, be equal to flight dot find element by CSS selector, and it was a span tag, so it's span data test ID is equal to this. We will get the text and we will split it with this line here. Then I will append those to the dictionary. Time equal to not equal to that append times double first element of it, and we will string it just as we did for the aerodromes. Flight info arrival time append times double second element of it and strip it. Okay, now we will take the information. The information is left here. So uh, let's look at the web page. We will look for the additional information here. So let's find it. And it is in this div and it is here. But there is nothing we can specifically select to reach this text here. So what we're going to do is we are going to select this button with the data test ID select link, and then go to its previous sibling, and then we will find the text inside of this class. Okay, let's go to the code. And I will write the button after is equal to flight dot find element by CSS selector. It is button with data test ID is equal to select link. Now, using this button, our information will be info is equal to button after dot find element. We will use Expedia here to go to its previous sibling, and we will write preceding sibling, and it will be first sibling, and it is a div. It is the first div sibling of this button, and let's take text of this. Okay, now we got the additional information in this info. So let's append it to flight info dictionary info dot append info. Okay, now let's call this function. Now we are going to create another function to get the information and transform it to other data files like Excel and JSON and CSV. To do this, let's install pandas. I will open the terminal and write pip install pandas. and I will also install Open by Excel. I've already installed those, so I'm just showing to you. Okay, import pandas. Let's pd import Open by Excel. Let's go scroll down, and we will create our final function. Def get the data. This is the function name, and this here we will create a pandas data frame. Df is equal to pd dot data frame, and we will pass the flight info dictionary in here as the data. So, and now we will convert this data frame to Excel, CSV, and JSON. Df dot to CSV, and I will name it tickets dot CSV. Df to Excel tickets dot XLSX. Df to JSON and tickets dot JSON. Okay, now finally we will call the function in here, get the data, and hopefully I'm running this for the last time. Let's give the information. New York, Istanbul, April 10, 2024, and 3 people. Now we will see what happens. Okay, searched it successfully, and we get the data. Now it will scroll down and click the show more button. Yes, it did it. Now it gets all the information, and the scraping has started. So this will take a little time. Let's look at it on the terminal. So the program finished running and we got no errors. Let's also check this Excel file to see if we did anything wrong here, if we get all the data. Let's expand those columns, see all the data here. Okay, as you see, we did a good job here. We didn't make any errors, and we got all the data correctly. So I will close this Excel file. Now let's take a look at our code. I will zoom out a little. So this is the whole code of this project. You can find this code below with the GitHub link. So thank you for listening. I will see you in more web scraping and data science videos.